La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Fabian Ruiz couldn't squeeze it through.
Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Lucas Hernandez seems to have been around forever. He's so versatile, and I like the fact that in an age when fullbacks are all about attack, this guy knows how to defend. That's his priority, and he sticks to that.
Yes, he'd be my... He's had a shot!
Gonzalo Ramos really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Hakimi. Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
Vitinha. Zaire Emery. Now he's off and running.
He's played him through.
Kvaratskhelia.
That's a throw.
Zaire Emery. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Fermin. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
And here's the chance to counter.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Time, excellent interception.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position.
Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Valde.
And he's whipped it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Hakimi.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
And here's Kvaratskhelia.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vitinha. Hakimi.
There's no flag. Fires it in low. Araujo with the clearance. Well, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Over to the left. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Doué. Zaire Emery providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without hesitation. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Zaire Emery picks it up out wide. Oh, good spread.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vitinha. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Yamal.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Zaire Emery. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
He's given it away. It's Lewandowski! It's fallen kindly here. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Hernandez. And Kvaratskhelia. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's in! And he's certainly onside. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Vitinha. Zaire Emery. That has been slung wide. Gonzalo Ramos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's taking no chances there. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Rafinha. Hernandez with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Terrific header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Zaire Emery. Oh, well played. De Jong. Vermeer. So what can they make of this? And that could set him on his way. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Hernandez. Fabian Ruiz. And Zaire Emery.
Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos.
Decent hit! It's a loose ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Distributed tidily. Played out wide. He's got away. Goes searching with that cross. And that was very necessary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal. Koundé. Nice sequence of passes, this. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia, given the lift of his goal. Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Hernandez.
Pedri.
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Might be danger. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Kvaratskhelia just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Fermin, he's through here. Now it's Lewandowski. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Oh, there's a probing ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal, Fermin. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And they've switched it over to the other side. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vitinha. And that is that. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here.
Rafinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vardiol gets across to intercept that.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with the all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work best in a midfield three, I would say, but he's not really someone who can play as a single pivot. He'll be busy breaking lines once he gets into that left channel.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Foden. He could be in here. He's been picked out. He is just caressing the ball.
De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, super ball. Real chance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Yamal.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Gundogan. Now it's De Bruyne. Terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Foden.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's played him through.
Oh, good ball. Shots on here.
And he's on shot at goal! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Foden. Gundogan. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Kovacic. Nicely aimed pass.
Matheus Nunes. Played out to the left flank. Oh, played through for the wide man.
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Can he put it away?
That is decidedly lacking. Matheus Nunes picks it up from the goal kick. Matheus Nunes.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ball has bounced loose now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Habrá un minuto de
Muscular
descuento.
approach does pay off here. Gundogan. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Foden. That's not gone well. Nicely spread.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes to finish! Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Gundogan. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva is firing after that one. Rafinha. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bernardo Silva. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Matheus Nunes. Gundogan. It's Gundogan! Well, there's the clearance. He's gone forward. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He can run onto that. Chance! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That has been slung wide. That's a good ball played into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Un cambio de jugadores.
And that has left him in a heap. Pedri.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Gundogan. Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ruben Dias. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. Now it's De Bruyne. Foden! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. And now they can spring out of defence. Ake. Now Ruben Dias. Rodri. 75 minutes played. De Bruyne.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Foden. De Bruyne. Al Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Balde. Rafinha, he's set up one goal so far. He is through here. No way through, so back it comes. And De Bruyne! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
El dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio.
He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the keeper's in command. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Kovacic. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Haaland. And he's intervened well there. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. Bernardo Silva. He's cut it out.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal.
Chance here to counter.
Kovacic gets over and intercepts.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Gundogan, is one of the most accomplished midfielders out there. His ability to play balls all over the pitch with great accuracy makes him the perfect player to have in the middle of the park, not to mention the fact that he's superb when it comes to tiki-taka and that shorter version of passing. Whether you're playing for possession or on the counter, he always features.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Picked out brilliantly.
Bernardo Silva.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ederson deals with it effortlessly.
Matthews Nunes.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Quarter of an hour played. Guardiola gets it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. It's loose, and one more try! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Fermin looking here to chip it through. Rafinha.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are in Foden! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Matthews Nunes.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. And it's Bernardo Silva in with the challenge. And that looks a deep shot, a goal! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a good foot in there. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. front. And that really is so impressive. Barcelona go into the lead. Matheus Nunes. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. 5 minutes till the break. Balde.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
No joy this time. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Bruyne. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. Oh, important interception. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And there's the end of the first half.
So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this...
Rafinha! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Vardiol. And Kovacic. Now it's Foden.
Matheus Nunes.
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kovacic. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice bit of trickery.
That is good strength. Matheus Nunes.
Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Fermin gets good distance on it. He has found the way through. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rafinha. Always onto this. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
La asistencia a este partido
De Bruyne.
asciende a
Foden.
96.628 espectadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Kubasi.
Out of play for a throw. Kovacic.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Balde. Pass somewhat off target. He might be in here! Araujo makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Bruyne looking to run onto it. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong. And here's the chance to counter.
Pedri.
So there's going to be another change here.
Cambio de jugadores.
De Bruyne. Gundogan. Balde. That has ended up in no man's land. Gundogan. That's a good ball out wide. Great work on the overlap.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Foden. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
De Jong is there, and he can get that clear. Rafinha. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yamal on 2 now and looking for 3. Kovacic. Lewis. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he finish?
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Yamal, oh, nicely intercepted. Gundogan providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el
Gavi.
dorsal 7, el
Koundé.
dorsal 6.
And Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's Ake. He's found a way past. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Haaland.
descuento.
And he's certainly onside here. And he's there to clear it. And the pass is intercepted. Lewis cuts out the pass. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona tactically set themselves up in a way that allowed them to show better penetration,
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri! Deftly away. Decent enough try.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Soboslai. He's Soboslai! He's delivered all right! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's looking to set free a runner. Climbs up big! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Jota. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Soboslai.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rafinha. He's found a way through. And that is masterful defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Konate makes the interception. Soboslai. Gakpo. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
It's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Konate. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Jones. Shifted upfield. That's a throw. Ball's out once more. And it's Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Who does have an assist to his name.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
McAllister, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass is just off target, and he thumps it clear.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time.
And the finish! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. And through to the goalkeeper. And they can counter here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Szoboszlai. Robertson. McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's neat. Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo. Always onto this. Al-Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Quickly taken. Mohamed Salah. And that has sent him sprawling. And here's Gakpo. He's a sharp little ball here. Fermin does well to stand firm and defend it. Yamal. The message is clear. None shall pass. And here's Jota. And he's found a way past. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to play.
Oh, smashing header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rafinha. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Interesting ball. Well, played right into his path. Has a shot! Oh, that push, no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's got the shot away! He's missed, but not by that far. Yamal. Gakpo. Gets his pass away. Big chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gravenberg, Liverpool finding their passes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's found support out wide. To McAllister. Gakpo. Played it early. Balde gets it away. Here's Jones. Stood up well to him there. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Great chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, recognising the need to reduce his influence isn't guaranteed. It'll take some good work to stop him.
Now it's Rafinha. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Has a look and plays it forward. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Aim forwards. Lewandowski. Jones. Van Dijk. McAllister. Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Jota. Gakpo.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Robertson to McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
There's the hit! Sticks it away! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed.
Tries a shot! It's fallen kindly here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's fabulous. We are into overtime. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. De Jong. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense and